What's up, my brothers? I just left work. I got home to some breaking news. The Dallas Cowboys release linebacker Jaylon Smith. I didn't see this coming. I know a lot of you didn't see it coming. Now, we all know Jaylon Smith has been in decline as of late. I mean, last season he was trash. He's been okay, this season, but even though his contract was economical when we signed him, he's still underperforming. Even though it's extremely economical, he's been underperforming. I mean, it is what it is. Let me read this article to you guys. The Cowboys are moving on from a former Pro Bowler. The team is releasing linebacker Jaylon Smith, reports ESPN's Adam Schefter via Twitter. The Cowboys will still be responsible for paying the $7.2 million that Smith is owed in 2021, and the team is going to be eating an additional $9.8 million in cap with the move, per ESPN's Phil Yates on Twitter. That chunk of cap comes via Smith's 2022 injury guarantees, according to NFL Network's Mike Garofalo, and that significant chunk of money is a big reason why the Cowboys were unable to find a trade suitor. The Cowboys were trying to trade him. The story came out that they were trying to trade him. They just couldn't get anyone to bite. No one was willing to get on that train. So they were like, fuck it. All the teams were just like, hey, we'll wait for them to release him and then we'll jump on it. Smith will be eligible to sign with the new team starting tomorrow afternoon. Despite being relegated to a backup role in 2021, Smith had been playing pretty well for the Cowboys through the first month of the season. The linebacker has started 2 of his 4 games this season, collecting 18 tackles. However, after appearing in 104 defensive snaps in Week 2 and Week 3, Smith was limited to only 28 defensive snaps in Week 4. The 2016 second-round pick evolved into one of the Cowboys' most dependable defensive players during his stint in Dallas. He started each of the Cowboys' 48 games between 2018 and 2020, including a 2019 campaign where he collected 142 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. However, the play from teammates Keanu Neal and Leighton Vander Esch, as well as potential increased role for Jabril Cox, made the veteran expendable. Other than a weak Week 4 performance, Smith has been more than serviceable this season, ranking as Pro Football Focus's 11th best linebacker through the first 4 weeks via Twitter. A linebacker-needy team will surely be happy to add the free agent to their squad. Now, of course, I understand we got other players we got Keanu Neal, we got Leighton Vander Esch and Jabril Cox and stuff like that. I get it. And I understand that Leighton Vander Esch, he's been he hasn't been performing up to snuff. I get it, but I don't think it was. I don't know. I mean, we could have him there for depth purposes, right? I mean, because injury is pretty common with linebackers, man. Like if someone goes down, I mean, he could come in and I don't know. I'm surprised with the move. I cannot. His play has been diminishing. I understand that. He has been in decline. I get it. But just for depth purposes, I would have liked to have him still here. I would like to keep him. When it comes to the playoffs and the Super Bowl, it's a war of attrition. Last man standing, And I don't know depth is extremely important. The only thing more important than talent is let me rephrase. The only thing that is just as important as frontline talent is depth. Depth is just as important as frontline talent. You got to have superstars on your team. You got to have a Dak Prescott. You got to have an Amari Cooper. You got to have a Michael Parsons or Trayvon Diggs. You need those superstars to get to a Super Bowl. You need those superstars, but you also need depth. You need quality backups to help you along when things get tough. If one of our stars go down or one of our important pieces go down, look at Lyle Collins. Lyle Collins didn't get hurt. I mean, he was out for suspension. But Terrence Steele, he walked into that role, and he's performing a pretty decent job. He's doing a pretty good job. We need depth. And getting rid of Jaylon Smith like this, he's a good depth piece. He's not a starter anymore, but he's a good depth piece. And for us to like cut him loose like this for nothing in return, and we still owe him money, I don't know. That's a little, I don't know. That's a little questionable, but we'll see, brothers. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.